If y'all thought Serena's new skin tone was done raising some concerns on the internet, then think again, because Dr. Umar just jumped into the group chat and he's spitting some facts about what really happened to Serena, so let's get into it. Now, it's been a super heated year for Serena Williams, as fans have been calling her out for bowing to the Western beauty standards and changing her skin color to fit into the Western style. And all this fire began after Serena posted a video of herself and her husband volunteering at their daughter's school. And even though Serena kicked back against the allegations, people aren't buying it. And now Dr. Umar is finally weighing in on the whole situation and giving his 2 cents about what he thinks is really going on with Serena. And y'all, his thoughts are not far from what everyone has been saying, but the question is, why does Serena keeps trying to gaslight us into believing she did nothing to her skin? Anyways, just a few days ago, Dr. Umar was asked about his take on Serena's latest look, and he mentioned 2 things that could have caused Serena to want to become white. According to him, it was either Serena's fame and status was just too much to handle, especially with the people she was surrounded with, and she's now trying to blend in and appeal to them by trying to look like them, or Serena was going through a mental health crisis where her self-esteem issue was being really tested. Now, I know y'all are wondering how that's even possible, considering the fact we are talking about Serena Williams. Well, quick reality check, money doesn't buy self-esteem and neither does fame, because how else do you want to explain trying to change everything that makes you a black woman just to end up looking like white chicks? Now, with all that Dr. Umar said, one thing is sure, Serena probably went through a self-hate phase, and if we're being real, she's not going to be the first black celebrity to go through that stage, but hopefully she's going to be the last. But y'all, it's almost like a pattern amongst black people, because look at Michael Jackson, who was literally the king of pop. He went through this same phase and changed his whole appearance just to fit in. And even other celebrities like Za and even Beyonce are currently facing this problem. And Dr. Umar believes it's all because these black celebrities are not surrounded by authentic black voices in their corner. But y'all, let's not pretend like the internet didn't also play a role in any of this mess, because for the longest time, while Serena was still looking black and built, the internet trolled her badly and called her all sort of names, and she spoke about how this affected her mental health and made her dislike her look, and now she's out here trying to fit into that picture of what society calls beautiful. But the problem with that is no one can keep up with all these beauty standards, because before you know it, the goalpost has changed again, and that's just crazy. But with all that Serena has done to her body, it's obvious she didn't have the thick skin to handle all the trolls. But y'all, I want to know your thoughts on all that Dr. Umar said. Was he spot on or not? Let me know your thoughts, and don't forget to like this video and follow for more.
Y'all didn't know my wife was pregnant. Pregnant.
Y'all, I don't know when celebrities are gonna learn that children aren't just accessories or something you have because you want to look cool. And Orlando Brown, he needs to be stopped because it seems he and his wife are about to have a child, and this child isn't even their first, and fans are seriously worried about how this is gonna turn out. But first things first, a lot of people didn't even know Orlando is married, and even though in the past he's talked about having a child, with Raven fans didn't take him seriously, because we are talking about Orlando Brown. And the primary reason fans are even concerned about not just his wife and kids, but also about him, is because of how off he's been acting for years, especially on the media, and every time we see his name pop up, it's rarely for anything good and worse. Fans don't even know when to take him seriously, because it's always like he's trolling. And now, adding a child to all that mess? It's some really crazy move. Now, a lot of people have said that the last time they saw Orlando act normal was when he was in Not So Raven, and y'all, that's some really long time ago. So, is Orlando really being serious about this news, or is he just pulling a PR stunt for a few seconds of relevance? Because over the years, he's really lost touch with reality, and fans have frequently questioned his mental state. From being a homeless junkie to being accused of getting physical with those around him, and then his weird obsession with Raven Simonet, the list goes on, and the only thing he seems to do to get in the spotlight is get into trouble. So when he came out and told fans he was expecting a child, the internet had to do a double take just to be sure who was really talking, and Orlando has said multiple times in the past that he's going to rehab to get help, and initially, many fans were relieved to hear that. But things haven't really gotten better with him, and people are still questioning whether he really went to rehab, or if he's just messing with us. Anyways, a lot of people have also claimed that his unusual behavior are all stunts and nothing more, but y'all, no one can really tell whether he's truly sane or not, and with the responsibility of a child on the way, how is he gonna handle it? And is he even ready for that kind of responsibility? And no shade, but he just doesn't seem like the kind of person who's ready for that. So fans are really curious to know what kind of father he's gonna be, cause let's be real. How does someone go from being a junkie to being a responsible dad? Yeah, I don't know either. So we will just have to wait and see how it all plays out. But Orlando aside, we have to give it up for Annie, who happens to be Orlando's wife, because fans are genuinely concerned about her and how she's pulling it off and having a baby with a man who's as unstable as the waves of the sea. But hey, we listen, we don't judge. However, I want to know your thoughts on this whole tea. Do y'all think fans should just chill and trust that Orlando's gonna make a great dad? Or is the internet's fear totally justified? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like this video and follow for